Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you. I hope everyone is doing well. Look at this cute card we're going to make today with the Sweetest Cherries bundle. This is in the new catalog. So, and I used the painted 3D embossing folder. So this week, good morning, Kelly. We're going to focus on this suite. I've already got my cards all made. They came out absolutely adorable. I did this little stamping up the edge right here of the entire envelope. Hi, Judith. Like I learned at when Shelly and Sarah were stamping on, I think it was Sunday, I think it was, or Saturday, whatever day that it was, or maybe it was Friday. I don't even remember. Last week was crazy. So they stamped together, and I saw them do this up the side of an envelope with another set, not this one. So I wanted to try it, and I thought it came out so cute with the cherries and the little leaves and everything. So that really came out sweet. Now, where did I get this little paper from here? Here's the inside. This is from the Abstract Beauty. Good morning, Mary. Hi, everyone. Yes, rainy in Baltimore. Oh, I know, it came out so cute, right, Kelly? It rained here all day yesterday. Good morning, Sandra. It rained all day here. And so, yes, I'm hoping when we're done here, it's still going to be cool out. Hi, Karen. And I will be able to go ahead and mow if it's dry enough. I don't know. I might even have to wait because it's going to rain again on Thursday, but the yard really needs mowed. So that is my good morning, Joan. It's raining in North Carolina. I know. I went to put some things in the mailbox, and it was still kind of like sprinkling. So I might not be able to until this evening, which is fine with me. I know the cherries on the envelope, right, Mary? Isn't that sweet? Oh my goodness. And that's why they're called the Sweetest Cherries, right? Oh my goodness. So pretty. Now I'm also using right here these fun flower resin shapes. They come in a variety of colors, and one of them is the Parakeet Party, and I thought that it came in really cute here. Good morning, Carrie. Um, I see that a lot of my team is on here. I'm so happy. I will be sending out another email. We're going to do a Friday night. I will do a live. Getting water. Oh, the flowers are getting water here. Yes, 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 for sure. In New Jersey. Okay, it's raining up there too. We had rain all night. Yeah, I know it got cold. Okay, I didn't want to say it, Carol, but I turned the heat on also. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. And then this morning I got up early. I am more of an early to bed, early to rise kind of person. And I never thought I'd be like that, honest to goodness. But it was like I retired, and it's not like I get up when I used to go to work, but still, like this morning, I was up at 6 o'clock. And so just doing things, but I was laughing. Good morning, Patty. Oh, I know, right? It looks so cute right here. What a match, right? But I was laughing because I started to cook for, you're up at 3:50 a.m. every day, Carol. How funny. So I started to cook. I was like, well, what can I get done before I do my live? And so I wanted to make like these pork chops, but they have to cook on top of the stove for hours. Okay. And I had to brown them and, just do stuff like that. So I thought to myself, well, I'll just go ahead and get this done before I do my live. And I'm in the kitchen. All of a sudden I busted out laughing. My grandma she's probably watching, because I thought, oh my gosh, I'm my grandma. She used to cook in the morning too. When I have something to do, it doesn't get done in the morning. It doesn't get done. I know, Mary. That's me. 6:30, perfect time for me to get up. See, I know. I am definitely more early to bed, early to rise, for sure. So now, and I never ever thought I'd be like that, but it is true. Although yesterday it was early to rise, but I worked until 8 o'clock last night. Just I've designed cards. I've got two videos I have to do today, and hopefully mow the yard. So that's what's on the docket. I'm doing an exclusive alternative for my paper pumpkin folks today. I'm really excited about that. It came together really, really nice. I'm excited about that. And of course, if you're on my team, you'll get that video. And yeah, so just crafting, taking care of the yard and the pool and the house and, you know, just that kind of stuff going on. But this card, oh my goodness, Sweetest Cherries, guys. This is really cute. Now, this little like kerchief right here or tablecloth looking little piece was definitely not my idea. I've seen people do it on the internet, and this is just my version. I think I've done an okay job with it. So let's talk about our measurements. I used my base. I used a Parakeet Party 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. And so it closes like this. This is called landscape. It can go like this or like this, okay? And then on the outside, I used a basic black at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I picked up just a little bit of black right here to tie in with what I've got going on here, okay? And then I went with my basic white, 5 1/4 by 4. The abstract beauty piece is just 3 by 2, and we're just going to cut some angles at the edges. No big deal. No, no nothing to it. Easy peasy. Then we're going to stamp and we'll fussy cut this. It's real easy peasy on that too. It's just 4 straight cuts. The inside is just a piece of basic white, 4 3/4 by 3.5. And then I made this lovely envelope to go with it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start to stamp. Let's go with the inside and the envelope first. Let me bring in my mat here. When you have photopolymer, if you're new to stamping, I've seen a lot of people that have been saying, well, I'm new to this. So when you have photopolymer, and photopolymer are these that you can see through, you need a little bit of a cushion. There are other stamps are red rubber, and they already have the cushion built into the stamp set. So you'll want a nice little cushion. You can also use a little piece of cardboard, anything to give you just a little bit of a push on it. Okay, so the inside I'm going to use Sweet Sorbet and Parakeet Party. These are 2 of the In Colors. Remember, if you order the starter kit, which is joining my team, you can get all of the In Colors for free. It comes in the kit that Stampin' Up! Is offering at this time, and that special is running out at the end of this month. So I can't believe it's the 24th of May, guys. Where does the time go? A little Parakeet Party on the stem here. This is so cute. And I had someone that was kind enough that text me that said that the leaves on a cherry is at the top, because I didn't know. So we're going to place this little leaf right up here. Cute. Now up here, I'm going to put with you in it. There's all kinds of ways that you can gather these sayings together. So to make, you know, fantastic sayings. So on the inside, it's going to say with you in it. But on the outside, it says life is sweet. And then on the inside, with you in it. I'm going to pull this down just a little bit. I just want to see up here. As we all seem to be early to bed and early to rise, we should all be healthy, wealthy, and what? You're hilarious, Carol, right? Yeah. With you in it. That's cool. Okay, great. All right, now let me get my, that cracked me up. Let me get the base here. Again, 8.5 by 5.5. This is Parakeet Party, one of our new In Colors, which to me is a cross between Granny Apple Green and, if you remember, our beautiful color Lemon Lime Twist. I loved that Lemon Lime Twist. So I think this is like a happy medium between them both. Look how pretty this looks with the Sweet Sorbet. Isn't that nice? Really, really nice. Cute. Okay, let me bring this envelope in and let's go ahead and stamp our cherries on here. So I was fortunate enough last year to earn with all my orders from team members, paper pumpkin people, my customers. I earned the trip. Then it, of course, had to be virtual. So I'm just going to make cherries up through here while I talk to you. So we did this last week, and it was absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Stampin' Up, so much. They sent wonderful gifts. They did the best, absolutely, that they could, us being virtual. All the others, they will meet now, as long as they can continue to meet. So what I want to do is just come up this edge and just position these little guys in here. And just spacing them. I'm not really worrying about where I put them. It's just going to look cute, right? So we get the privilege of seeing Shelly and Sarah stamped together. And they are a hoot. It's always something that goes on. They're hilarious together. Definitely mother and daughter, you know, and I guess I really appreciate that. I wish I would have angled that one a little bit more, but we're good. Here we go. And don't worry about the fold of the envelope. Just keep going. That really does look cute, though. Before you criticize your work, finish it and look at it. It's probably going to come out wonderful. Good morning, Bling Bling. How are you? Wonderful. Thank you for joining. So look how cute that is. I'm going to bring in a little piece of scrap paper here. Let me, ooh, I about dropped my camera. And boys, oh, I need that thing today. I must do some videos. Okay, so here's this one. I'm going to try to get, this is amazing, Beverly. Like I said, I learned this from the Sarah and Shelly. I learned this from them, and I'm really happy to pass it on. So, see, I put a whole cherry, and now I'm just going to come here just with the stem. And no leaf on that last one, okay? So, there's just that little bit. Isn't that cute? Now, can you imagine what I'm going to do with flowers? See, I wish I would have angled that one more and tilted that a little bit more, but it's okay. And really, the return address could go right there. But can you imagine what I'm going to do with flowers? Doing something like this. I never even thought about that. I've done it down here. I don't know why. Why did I not think about that? I don't know. I don't know. So this is just something new. Love it. Okay. Now let's go ahead and bring in, this is a piece of basic white, and it's 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, but it's not embossed yet. We need to stamp first. So first what we're going to do is stamp Life Is up in this corner in our Parakeet Party. I'm just going to go here on an angle, just like that. And then I'm going to get the word sweet in Parakeet, or I'm sorry, Sweet Sorbet. I'm going to pull this down a little bit. And I'm just going to try to come in the center of the paper and down just a little bit. Now, I'm not really pushing hard on this. I'm holding it, but I'm not rocking it. And I'm letting all of that ink absorb into the paper. There we go. And we get just an absolutely beautifully solid. See, I didn't rock it. I didn't put too much pressure on it. A lot of times when you put, especially on something thin like this, if you put a lot of pressure on the stamp, it spreads it out. And that's a look that you don't want. You know, so just leave it there just for a few seconds. Let it absorb into the paper. Okay, let's move this aside. Now, I'm going to go ahead and bring the large stamp cut and emboss machine in. Okay, right here. And I always tell everyone, if you don't have a machine, get the big one first because everything fits into it. And let's see, we're going to use plate 1, our project, and this is a 3D embossing folder. See, my sandwich is right here. Plate 1, your project, and then plate 4 which is the gray one. And see, after I stamped it, okay. Oh, thanks, Lynn. After I stamped it now, I'm running it through the embossing folder. So this kind of gives your little stamped image a little bit of a zhuzh. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of a zhuzh. Just like that. Isn't that cool? All right, now, let me put this up. Let's move this to the side. Okay, now let's go ahead and bring in our basic black piece. This is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I'm going for a very skinny border around there, kind of because these are thin lines. So let's go ahead and put this on here. And you can use either side. If you like the deboss side better than the emboss side, it doesn't matter. Is that... How funny. Yes. That's hilarious. Yeah, see, Lynn knows I'm a Jersey girl, Italian Jersey girl, for sure. That is where I originated from. And you just can't take the Jersey out of a Jersey girl, that's for sure. Now we're going to put this on the front of the card with some Tombow because other things are going to get popped up. Let's go ahead and do that right here. Look how cute this is coming together. Now we see on our layers, we see Parakeet Party, basic black, basic white. Okay, so we have a nice 3 layers right there. And then we have the inside already completed and our envelope is already completed. Okay, now let's go ahead quickly and tie a bow. I'm going to use my 10-second bow maker here. And this is this beautiful black and white gingham ribbon. So happy they kept this. I think they should keep this forever. I don't think a ribbon like this ever goes out of style, you know, out of trend. I don't think so. I'm just going to hold these together and snip the ends even. There we go. We'll put that on there in just a few minutes. I just wanted to make that quickly and get it out of the way. All right, now, let's see. What should we do next? Let's go ahead and cut our piece right here. This comes from Abstract Beauty. Let me find, where do I have that? Right back here. Okay. This is the Abstract Beauty DSP. And this was an odd, let's see. My maid and her husband are coming on Sunday to help me clean my craft area and see the room. Oh, that's wonderful, Carrie. Look like tornadoes have gone through it. I understand, Carrie, okay? Look, this is what you all see, and I'm really happy for that. You have no idea at time. Well, right now, I have the entire paper pumpkin kit out. All of the cards are divvied up because I'm making alternatives. And so everything is spread out like last week's wash. Yeah, so it's crazy. Agreed, the game has possibilities. It can be colored. Yes, I know, for so many seasons. Exactly, Carol. So this paper, I was looking for something black and white. So I went to this Abstract Beauty paper. It is still in the mini catalog, okay? So don't forget this. And it came, you know, they tried out a new size. It's like 4 by 6. I did okay with it, you know. So, but I love the paper because one side it's specialty. One side is has some gold shimmer, you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring the trimmer in. And I wanted to talk to you guys about this trimmer. This was so funny. This past weekend when I was on, somebody had asked me about the trimmer. And I totally forgot about a wonderful effect that this trimmer has. Let me show you. So let me just make a card base really quick. Okay. And then 5.5 right here. Okay. Now, I just wanted to show this to you because someone was asking about the trimmer. Now, I've scored it, okay? And you guys know when you score, a lot of times it comes, you know, it gets a little wonky when you do this. This trimmer is set up, and is set up for this. if you slide it right up here, you have a 90-degree angle right here, okay? It's holding your cardstock. You're flat here. Yes, you have your score line, but you know sometimes you are just that itty bitty bit off, and it's not even an eighth of an inch, okay? It's like a 16th. So fold your card in half, hold it, okay? And then take your bone folder and work out, you might have, you know, that little bit of a bubble, you know, that you might get, but I promise you, your cardstock will come together perfectly each and every time if you use that, because this is a 90-degree angle and then this is flat. So it's really absolutely fantastic just to place up through there and then work out any kind of a, you know, like a little bit of that you're off after you score. Just like that. It's every time. You will have perfect closure every single time if you do that. So I just wanted to show you that. I completely forgot about that feature. Okay, back to this. Abstract Beauty, 3 inches by 2 inches. That's all that this is. Now I'm going to put this in here. I want it cut on a little bit of an angle. So I'm going to come over like to this 1/2 inch. I'm just going to line it up into the trough of the cutting blade. I really miss them when for 18 months they come every other week. Isn't that why? I love that, Carrie. I love that. So I line it up at the 1/2 inch right here. Yeah, this is true. Yes, Carol's exactly right. This is with, see, when the arm is folded in of the trimmer, you get that lip right there and you can line that up perfectly. It is indicative of a Stampin' Up! Trimmer. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys is these papers are thin, okay? And you can get some tearing sometimes when you stick your blade in from the trimmer. So watch, I have this lined up in the trough. This is over here at the 1/2 inch, okay? We're coming into inside on the diagonal to make the little flower pot. I'm taking my blade and I'm just going to place it in the center, okay, of this piece. I'm going to go down and up, and you won't get that tearing, okay? You will get a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cut. If there's anything fraying there, you know, with the paper, you can use a little nail file. No big deal. Now we want to go ahead and, oh my God, my goodness, I cut one yesterday. I laughed at myself. I had it like, it looked like an obtruse something or other. I don't know. I didn't have it angled in. I angled it the wrong way. I was laughing. I was like, oh my gosh, lucky you didn't do this on camera. So, so remember, I'm angling in. I want the lower part of this to be smaller. So I'm lining up in the trough, the little point, and now I'm kicking this edge out to the 1/2 inch, and it'll be the exact same. And now I'm going to put my blade kind of down into the paper first, and then go up and down. And it will cut it just perfectly. And see, we just made a little flower pot. All of that, right? All that explanation for just a little, 2 little angle cuts on the 1/2 inch mark, right? Okay. Now let's go ahead and now and make our kerchief, our little like the little paper that's going to be in there with this. I love this. I love this. I see background written all over this, and then stamping cherries. There's going to be more that I do with this set. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this. And again, I'm not pressing hard. I'm just holding it and not rocking the block, and then lifting up, and you get a perfect placement of your ink every time. Now this, you want it to be absolutely right into the Parakeet Party. You don't want any kind of a white edge. So even if you cut into the color a little bit, see what I'm saying? You want it to be just what you've got here. Okay, no border at all. I'm going to bring my trimmer back in. Now, you know, normally I wouldn't be moving around a whole lot because, you know, it's just over there. But what I want to do with this now is I'm going to score this in half on the diagonal. This just helps me to fold it so that I get a cute little fold here. I'm just going to score it. It just helps, okay? You can just fold it in half, but honest, it really helped me to score that and not make like a crinkly mess at the top, because that can happen. And then this is, you're just going to place that just like that. And that's all that that is. Easy peasy. Isn't that cute? That's adorable, right? So you can have your tail this way, or then you know, just, you can fold it the other way to have the tail going the other way. It doesn't matter, you know, just fold it in half on that diagonal and you will get a perfect placement of that little, I don't know, maybe it's like a little cloth that's in the basket, you know, like a little tablecloth, something like that. Now we're going to go ahead and put this on with Tombow. And again, I liked scoring that because now I have a perfect edge up here, right? We got a nice edge. So then I'm going to do this right here. And we're going to push that down. Just like so. That's so sweet. I love that. Isn't that cute? Okay, now let's bring our card base in. And let's go ahead and put our little flower pot right down here. It's cute, right? I know. I mean, now you can put anything in this basket. You know, we have strawberries too. So, or I know they retired, but you know. There's just certain things I keep, you know, and I absolutely love it. Now I'm going to put 5 dimensionals on here. But yeah, this is a great way, quick, easy peasy way to make a basket. And, you know, you can do it out of solid cardstock and emboss. I just thought that Abstract Beauty with the black, with the Sweet Sorbet and the Parakeet Party looked great together. So I'm just going to place this right here, our basket. Look how nice we're coming together, adorably. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and move this aside. Let me bring in all of these just pieces here. We've got to make our cherries. Just because they retired don't mean we retired them. I know, right, Carol? That is exactly right. So I just have some scraps here. I want to make 3 cherries and then some stems. And of course, stems and leaves. So I need 3 stems. Three stems. And let's see, where's my leaves? There, here they are. And I'm going to cut these all apart and just use a sticky note to go ahead and punch all this out with our wonderful punch. And 3 cherries. Nice image there. I just put, honest to goodness, guys, I pulled out 3 pieces of scrap. And that's all that I did right there of scrap white. And made the cherries. Good. Here we go. Okay, am I done? I think I'm done with the ink. Good. All right, now let me get a Post-it note here. And let's see. I'm just going to slice everything up into individual pieces. And just put it on the little corner of the Post-it note. I'm real old school this way. This is the way that I learned. And I know you can make a template for this. Every time I make a template, it doesn't line up. That basket weave stamp and an embossing folder would make a great flower pot also. I totally agree. Totally agree on that. There's so many variations, Lynn, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, and this is just a cute little set. We have a, hi, Marty. Oh, you're fine. I'm just punching out pieces of cherries, and we're just yip-yapping and talking. We have a festival here. I don't know if they're going to have it this year. I'm really confused with everything. Having festivals, not having festivals, I don't know. Anyway, it's called the Blue Plum Festival. I'll try to remember this time to put my pieces so that I don't throw anything out. And so tomorrow's card is the Blue Plum Festival I made out of these cherries. Hi, Kathy. I'll show it to you. Let me show you. Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? I even used the In Color ribbon. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely stupendously gorgeous because it's got like all kinds of metallic in it. And that was Orchid Oasis. But yes, you can look it up online. It's the Blue Plum Festival in Johnson City, Tennessee. And I don't know, because of COVID and this and that, they didn't have it for a year or two, or, you know, so I don't know if it's going on this year or what is going on with it. But use the peaches to make them plums too. I know, Kelly, right? Yeah, yeah. That's what that reminded me of yesterday. I was so happy to be in this craft room yesterday all day. My mind was just extremely creative, happy to be here, right? If you all don't know, there was a day and a half there, of course, when it got up to 92, that my air conditioning decided not to work. So I lost a day and a half in this craft room, and I felt by Sunday, I was so detached. I was like, wow, I've got to get in there. I couldn't wait. With the air working, yes, I know. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, when you start it up in the, at the beginning of everything, it's always bound to, if it's going to give you trouble, it's going to be like on that first day, and that's exactly what happened. My daughter, her compressor went out on hers. I feel really bad for her. She had to get a window unit, so not yet. Oh, Bling Bling, did you get, I just saw something. You received Happy Mail yesterday. Let me see. I know, right, Kathy? I've been enjoying your pictures of your sons graduating. Let's see. Bling Bling says, I received my Happy Mail yesterday. The paper share is amazing this year. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Bling Bling. I'm glad you love it. Yeah, I'm sold out of my paper share now. I know. The hottest days, Carol, okay? Your heat pump says, no, you will suffer, okay? And I mean, if you have followed me, and I say this, guys, if it wasn't for bad luck, I would have none at all, okay? They uncover the pool, and I have black algae, okay, in the pool, okay? I was like, oh my gosh. So a lot of chemicals. So I was dealing with that. Then I had to keep my grandson, and he's 3. And so we played t-ball all day. My daughter said that he went home and went to bed. Of course, I didn't. I was working. I was like, okay, glad I wore out the 3-year-old. It cracked me up. But yeah, everything just kind of comes at once. So yeah, if anything could have just one thing, if one thing just would not have broken, it was nuts. It just got absolutely nuts for a few days. And, but that's the story of my life. Let's put our cherries together. A little Tombow here. We're going to put our stems on. You could also use a glue dot. It is seriously the story of my life, though. So you would think by now I would be used to it, but I always think that, wow, things are going to go really great, and they don't. But yeah, because I had trouble last year with the heat pump too. And when we started it up, was it your pool that needed a new liner last year? No, it was, I had a hole in it. They patched it. Yes. And I had trouble with the heat pump too. And we had went to the beach for 3 days. I came back to no air conditioning. Although, let me say this much, okay? What had happened was, I kept seeing in the winter, I was like, why is my e-heat running? I couldn't understand it, I was like, well, it's cold, but it just doesn't seem that cold that the emergency heat would be on. But I don't even really, to tell you the truth, think too much about it. Which goes to show you that I should. So he came here and he's fixing the unit, and so it was the breaker again, just like it was the year before. And I come inside, and all of a sudden I hear it go bzzz, boom, and I went, uh-oh, the entire unit. I thought the entire unit blew. I walk outside. His eyes are as big as saucers. So is mine, because it blew. Uh, so it blew right in front of him. So yeah. Hey, Mason. Hey, honey, I'm on a live. Can I call you back in just a minute? Yeah. Okay, sweetie, I'll call you back, okay? Okay. All right, honey, love you. Bye. Okay, sorry. It's summertime, you know. So, okay. Anyway, so what it was from even last year, there was an exposed wire and it shorted out my unit. It did not blow the unit. I got so lucky. He just said to me, he said, God was looking out after you. I said, thank you so much. Yes. So because he and I thought, oh, that's it. That's the compressor just went, and it didn't. I got really, really lucky. So watch the way I put these cherries on here. I want to see where I place them, but I already have this. I know, right? Oh, my grandson. Yeah. Yeah. So when I place these cherries, my little pot right here is already popped up, okay, with dimensional. So I don't want to put dimensional over here. Okay, so I see where I'm going to place it. I put my dimensional where I need it, and then I place this down. Now underneath here, this is kind of floppy, okay? I definitely want to take a glue dot and place it under here, okay? And just secure that down, all right? Now, then we're going to go ahead and put 2 cherries up here. Yeah, so it got a little nuts last week here, and yeah, it. I'm going to put a dimensional right here. But you know how it is. It's either all or nothing. You know, you can't, it won't be like, okay, one thing will happen and then one other thing will happen. I'm going to put a little dimensional here on the leaf too. Let me get a piece right here. But no, it all has to happen all at once. And then, yeah, watch a 3-year-old. So, but everybody got to work. Everything got fixed. It just, you know, there's just sometimes you have to just stop. Life has to stop, and you got to fix everything. Look at how cute this is coming with the stems up in the sweet. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put a dimensional here. But anyway, that's the story of my life. Yeah. But if you follow me, or, you know, listen to any part of my videos, I am extremely active in my kids' lives. They need me. You know, they're working single moms, so they need me. And so, yeah, stuff like this goes on in the summer. So, so that's just what it is. You know, even through her surgery, you know, I took him to ball and all of that. You know, he doesn't miss a beat. Oh, I don't like that that's all the way over the sweet. The E. Let's go ahead and drop this. Is not stuck yet. I'm going to drop that one down. Okay, there. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Let's put our bow that we made. Let me just roll this dimensional up a little bit. Good morning, Peggy. Good morning. We are making a card with the Sweetest Cherries bundle, and then Mason called, and yeah. And then I'm explaining about how I lost the air conditioning last week. Let's put this right here on our kerchief, just like that. You know, it's just normal. Normal insaneness. It's okay. It's life, you know. Cute. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Let's put our flowers on. So these are the fun flowers. If you ordered from me from the 3rd to the 10th, you're getting a pack of these. New day, new hopes. Oh, Peggy, I know, right? And you know, here's the deal, okay? It's nothing we can't handle. Nobody's hurt, nobody's in the hospital, nobody's dying, right? It's just you have to adjust your time and your schedule to handle just taking care of everything, you know. So yeah, but that's what, you know, that's what we always say. Is anybody hurt or in the hospital? No. Okay, we've got it. It's just gonna get a little crazy, right? I know, I know, Carol, right? Well, you know, I had to time everything. You know, who the repairman was coming. I had to go get the water tested. You know, it was nuts. So yeah, and then like I say, keep the 3-year-old. So then that came up. And always. Oh, and the incentive trip. I had that going on last week. So I wanted, and I didn't miss a beat with that. I made sure that whenever that was on, I got to be a part of it. So that had to go on, right? So that's good. Okay, here's our card for this morning. Look how pretty. If you don't have the Sweetest Cherries bundle, you might seriously think about these cards. Are so cute. You can do so much with these cherries. Let me show you the one. This is the one I did for my team. This is going to be their card that they get. I'll get a video done with that for my team for this week and stamping together. So that's a lot of fun. And tomorrow, oh, thank you, Bling Bling. We will make that other card that I showed you that I know, right, Lynn? That I had a ball with these cherries. That you just have to stamp them and just put them on your card. It's fun. We'll be needing that AC at the end of the week, though, Memorial Day. I think so, yep. Thanks, Peggy. I appreciate that. Oh, you're fine, Marty. Yes, yes, watch the replay. Very simple. Easy stamping all the way up the side of the envelope. I learned that from Shelly and Sarah Douglas. Shelly Gardner and Sarah Douglas on my incentive trip. They stamped up the side, and I was like, why have I not done that? And so I thought I would pass that on. And just some fun with a little basket of cherries here and the Sweet Cherries bundle. Just absolutely adorable. Okay, I will be live on my Facebook channel tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we're going to make that other one that I use the Orchid Oasis with. We'll be making that one tomorrow. I hope to see you then. And please, everyone, do some happy crafting. Enjoy the weather. It's getting warmer. I'm very excited. And let's have fun with this new annual catalog together. I just love this card. I love the envelope. I mean, this is like amazing. Don't forget to call your, oh no, I won't forget to call him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that it's like, Grandma, I'm hungry. Can you go get me something at McDonald's? Okay. So there we go. All righty, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, thank you, Sandra. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 on my Facebook page. Thanks again.